and it's gonna be coming up. I cannot wait. World launch, exclusive for a week, and you're gonna be one of the first to own it. Joining me for the first presentation happens to be Megan Clementi, who is back with us, who is one of our home solution experts. Nice to have you back.
So good to see you, Marlo.
Well, you are here with a big customer pick.
Yes.
There are over 411 perfect five stars.
I know, isn't that exciting?
So I was online trying to read the reviews, and they just go on and on and on.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have time to read all 400 perfect 5 stars. But this is back in stock after selling out, and it's one of your favorite air purifiers. And there are so many wonderful things that you have written about this. One of the things you should know that we are offering it to you in 4 great colors. We've got graphite and white, and we've got a beautiful red available for you. The red, by the way, is always the most popular. Only 200 left?
That's very
and the
possible.
red.
Yeah,
And
the
the
red always
red.
sells out really fast.
So it sells normally for $99.99. It's $49.99 today if you'd like to have it. And we do get to offer this to you on 3 credit card payments of $16.66. You fill this smoke chamber up with a whole bunch of smoke, and we're gonna be showing you in a matter of moments how that works. But what do you attribute to the popularity of this air purifier?
Well, because number one, it does the job. This is a True HEPA system. We always talk about how True HEPA is the gold standard when it comes to air purification, but we always think of something that looks very industrial.
Yes.
It looks very big, it's in your face. Pure Enrichment didn't believe that had to be possible. They want it to be beautiful. They want you to be able to put it anywhere in their home. They want it to be small and compact. You look at this, and if you're trying to envision how big it is, well, if I turn it sideways, it's about the size of a dinner plate, right?
Yes.
It's 10 inches round. This is so pretty to look at. Even from the side, it has this beautiful hourglass shape to it. So whatever angle you have it, it's gonna look great. That's what really separates it from so many air purifiers. And of course, it is True HEPA. True HEPA is able to capture 99.97% of all the particulates in the air down to 0.3 microns. So we're talking about the big things. You know, we can see some dust, we can see hair, we can see some things floating around, but I'm talking about the really tiny stuff. The dander, the pollen that are always affecting us in the spring, summer, fall months. I'm talking about the smells like tuna fish and even living microorganisms like mold spores.
Well, we definitely want you to come on in and shop. And we think about, you talked about mold spores, and we talk about dust.
Gross.
We talk about odors, right? Pet owners. I think about broccoli and odors that tend to linger, right? Oftentimes you'll cook something the night before, and those lingers still.
You smell it the next morning.
You smell it the next morning.
Not
But
with
I
Pure
also-
Enrichment.
I also think about asthma and allergy sufferers, right? It's almost time for the kids to go back to school, and we think about the runny noses and the teary and watery eyes that a lot of people have. The scale and the size of this, I think, is very appealing. That's one of the things that I saw repeatedly as I started to read the reviews. This is 10.2 inches long by 10.4 inches. People love the idea that this isn't bulky, it isn't big. It's a perfect scale for any room, but people love the idea that this is going to clean an average size room up to 14 times per day. That's pretty remarkable.
Well, it's gonna actually do it 4 times every hour.
Oh, I mean,
so
every
it's
hour.
14 minutes.
Every 14 minutes.
Yeah,
So that's, explain that to us a little bit further.
Yeah, every 14 minutes, it's gonna be able to clean out the entire room. So it's moving all the air in the room and passing it through the unit, and then the unit is kicking out through the front. It's ideal for 100 square feet, so you're seeing our bedroom kind of set up right now to give you an idea. You're gonna have your dresser and your bed and your various things, but 100 square foot, that's a 10 by 10 size room. That's a pretty standard room for your bedroom, for a lot of bathrooms, for offices.
I was gonna say offices as well.
Offices are a big one. People were buying these like hotcakes, taking them to the office.
This is nice.
But think about it. You have no control over the air conditioning unit when you're at your office. This gives you control. I feel like it empowers you to really make sure that you're breathing the best air possible. And you know, we make no medical claims, you know this, but when you're reading 411 perfect 5 stars, and you see over and over again, I'm an allergy sufferer, I'm a sinus sufferer, I'm sleeping better. People can't smell my 6 dogs anymore. You start reading these and you're like, it doesn't feel very anecdotal anymore. It feels like people are understanding that True HEPA can really make a difference in your life and make you and your family be more comfortable. Now,
I was gonna say,
Yeah.
I'm inviting everybody to place their orders. I wanna go over the choices for you. This is the graphite, which is the deeper,
is.
darker color. In front of me, I have the white. Red is always the most popular, so if you'd like to have the red, I think I turned that one on accidentally, so I'm gonna turn that one on.
And how easy was that? It's just a little touch.
Yes,
No
I love it.
dexterity or arthritis issues, just a little tap.
If you'd love to have that gorgeous red, it's always the one that sells out first.
Yep.
And then I was mouthing to you, I can't recall what the name of the color.
White.
White.
Pure white. Yep.
Okay, pure white, if you'd love to have that one. We do have replacement.
Oh, I'm sorry, this is the light gray. You have the white.
Okay, that's what I
This
was
is
thinking.
the light gray.
So light gray. We do have replacement filters, so if you'd like to pick up on that, you certainly can add those to your orders. But definitely come on in. These sold out the last time that we had them on air. They're back in stock. They're a little over $16 to be able to get them at home. I love the timing on these. We all know, of course, up north, remember when all of the fires that were happening in Canada
Yes.
and how so many people were impacted by the air quality. It's so important for us to be able to have air purification systems in our home. We don't necessarily have to worry about the air outside of our home so much, right, on a day-to-day basis. But believe it or not, the air quality inside of our homes, we have more pollutants on the inside of our homes because our homes are so airtight. And think about the pollen level right now. We're giving you a look right now on your television screen. So you think about those of you that are really impacted, and all over the country, it's high. This is half off. This is half off. These normally sell for $99. There are 411 perfect 5 stars. It's very difficult to get, especially on something like this, an air purifier, to be able to get 5 stars.
Yeah.
5 stars is the highest amount of stars that you can get on a product review. And so this has 411. Choose the color that you love. We have all 4 colors from the light gray to the white to the red to the graphite. Wonderful way for you to be able to get this in a room. Maybe you put this in a room that you sleep in. The size of this, I think, is wonderful. It's not cumbersome. It's not large. It's not bulky. It's going to be able to clean that room.
Yes.
You
said it's 50% off, but we don't give you 50% of the True HEPA. We're giving you the full
the
True HEPA.
And that makes a difference
It
because it's
does,
not
it does.
HEPA-like that sometimes people claim. It's the True HEPA.
Right, and there is a difference. With HEPA-like, you're gonna be able to get, I think it's 99.97%, so they fool you with that same number, down to 2 microns. But all the scary stuff is the super small. So do you wanna go down to 2 microns, or do you wanna go down to 0.3 microns? That's where those living microorganisms like mold spores are. So I want the really little stuff. I wanna get it out of the way. If you can see that red line, that's invisible to the human eye. If I can't see it, that scares me a little bit more. I definitely wanna clear that out. We think about smoke, at least we can smell smoke, but we all know how bad smoke is for you. That can be captured with True HEPA, but not HEPA-like. I actually, yeah, if you're looking at that air purification, we haven't touched on the filters. This is a 2-stage filtration system. So that black filter that you see, that's the activated carbon. That's really great for capturing those smells, that tuna fish, that broccoli, but also VOCs. So if you're a crafter with the glue or detergents, it'll capture that. The white filter is the True HEPA. That's what's gonna get down to 0.3 microns. We've given you 1 unit that has both of them. Now, I pulled this straight from my son's bedroom, so it's not actually as messy as it will be when the unit needs to be replaced. But this is straight out of my son's room. All that white stuff, that is the dust and the dirt that he would be inhaling while he's sleeping if I didn't have a True HEPA system. Also, Marlo, it'd be the dust that I'd be cleaning.
Yes.
If I didn't have my True HEPA system, I'm just gonna throw that one out there too. It's supposed to be completely black. This is not what you want to be inhaling. You wanna capture it. Why do you wanna do the work? You know, we always go back to, you don't drink dirty water. You don't, hand wash your clothes. You don't do all this stuff. You use your dishwasher, you use your washing machine. Why don't we have something that can scrub the air? The EPA tells us that our homes are 2.5 times more polluted, or excuse me, the air is 2.5 times more polluted indoors than it is outdoors. And then the kicker is, we spend 90% of our time indoors.
We do indeed.
That's a lot of time to be around worse quality air. So every 14 minutes, it's gonna take in the air through the front. That's why I have my little tissue paper right here. I want you to see it's taking it in 360 degrees. This is another thing that makes it unique. It's taking it in from 360 degrees, and then it's kicking it out through the top. So if you are utilizing this at a desk, or on your nightstand while you're sleeping, you're not gonna have air in your face drying out your eyes, drying out your nose, drying out your mouth, because the air is going straight up. So it's always those small little details that really make something go from usable to fabulous. And Pure Enrichment has done such a wonderful such a wonderful job doing that for us. Plus, they give us 5-year warranty, which is amazing. And they have American-based customer service. So if you happen to have any issues, they're always gonna be there for you to make sure you're getting the best possible quality.
Well, you can learn more about the warranty by going on to our website, hsn.com, but look at how aesthetically beautiful it looks in your room. So that's obviously a little bit of a living room, and so the size of this matters. I keep going back to the fact that this is a customer pick because we've had this, we've been presenting this at HSN for many, many years, and it continues to receive just wonderful reviews. People love it. They love the size of it, but they love how effective it is. And I so appreciate that Megan has continued to remind us that this is True HEPA, because there are a lot of air purifiers that are out there that are not, and you need True HEPA because that's what's going to remove all of those airborne particles and those airborne impurities from our homes. Otherwise, our lungs have to do the job, and we don't want that. And there are a lot of airborne particles in our homes that we can't see, but we feel the differences. And if there is an asthma and allergy sufferer, they really, really can feel the difference. It's not a cure or treatment, but it makes a big difference. You'll have to let us know which one is your favorite. We have the graphite, we have the white, we have that beautiful red, and then we have the light gray. These typically sell for $99, they're $49. And my favorite thing about this is the $16.99. $16.99 on FlexPay. Even if you have an air purifier at home, for what a lot of you would pay to even get, for example, maybe even a new replacement filter, you can get a new system. I'm not sure why. We've dimmed the lights intentionally?
We have, because there's a light.
Oh, okay. Because I'm like, what is happening right here?
Yeah, if we turn all these on, if you want to turn that one on
sure.
over there, I did want everyone to see that we have 2 different colored lights. So for the graphite and for the white, it's going to be that beautiful blue halo
Very
that
nice.
you see. But for the red and for the light gray, we're giving you a complimentary white light so that, you know, it matches a little bit better, but also some people don't like the blue light. You're going to be able to have 2 different levels, from a light to a brighter light, which is what you're seeing here, and you have the ability to turn it off. So if I push it one more time, you're going to see it's going to blink for 5 seconds right here on top where it says sleep, and then it shuts off. That's a really great bonus. So if maybe you turn it off, you want to turn it off as you're walking around to the other side of the bed, you'll have that blue light to give you a little guidance so you don't trip over anything. As far as the easeability of use, you have your on-off button. That's also going to be your reset for your filter, which, by the way, that filter lasts 4,300 hours. That's a very long time. Your light can go from light to brighter to off, as we just discussed. Your fan speeds from low, medium, high, and the low is whisper quiet, which is incredible. And then it's energy saving, so we can do 2, 4, or 8 hours. If you are utilizing your halo in an office setting, let's say Monday through Friday, 8 hours a day, you have it on, you turn it off when you go off at the end of the day by hitting that 8-hour timer switch, you're gonna be able to use 1 filter over the course of 2 years. Because remember, it's by hours. It's actually tracking how long you're utilizing this filter. So that's 6 months if it's every single day, 24 hours a day. But if you're only using it during the workday, 8 hours a day for the 5-day work week, 4,300 hours amounts to 2 years. These are so wonderful. They're so easy to use with that 2-stage filtration. And again, True HEPA. Please have True HEPA in your home. No matter who you utilize, you want to make sure you're breathing in the best air possible for you, for your family, for your pets, even for your animals.
Oh, that's perfect. Great job, Megan. I'll see you a little bit later on in the hour. See you on the phone lines as you shop with us, of course, for our incredible